Hello everybody, this is for our second channel. It's called Filipina Recorded Live. There's Filipina. We just did a live. You can see right here's the camera. And this is a video that Andrew sent us. And we're not sure if we got it 100% understood what Andrew was asking us. But it was something along the lines of status in the Philippines. Like his specific example, he mentioned like teachers who are private teachers versus teachers who work in the school system. And he was saying, which ones in that particular would have more status. And we just thought we'd talk about some of the different status roles or status thoughts within the Philippines. So let's start with Andrew's example. He mentioned like teachers in the actual teaching system as opposed to private teachers. Like, who would have like the bigger status role or be considered to have more
Teachers
status?
in the public, yeah,
Why is that?
because usually private teachers, so those private teachers, they're using the private schools as their stepping stone, like for their experience. Just like here, like we have private schools here, and usually, mostly, the teacher there are fresh graduate, and once they pass the board exam, they immediately resign and apply in the public schools. Because public schools, they have a good salary. And then uh once you get promoted, your salary of course will getting increase.
So, in general terms, do you think like this whole issue of status in the Philippines is an issue?
Yeah, of course it's always an issue.
Like one of the things we kind of joke around sometimes, like where I'm from, you get a truck. Well, you got a truck, and you're going to use your truck. Put things in the back of
Yeah,
your truck. You got a truck; it's going to help you out. But here, if you got a truck, what's it all about?
that's the symbol of status.
Yeah, see. So
Pickup truck here is a symbol of status, meaning to say
look
you
at
are
me.
belong to the wealthy family.
Look at me. I got a truck.
Yeah, but you don't like a truck. And
I
then
don't
me,
like trucks.
before we have a truck, before we have a car, we go. I really love a pickup truck because it's really cool. It's not about status for me. Like once in my mind, once I have pickup truck, like because I always like before I watch action movie, like especially those women who drive in a pickup truck and the criminal chasing them. Yeah, it's really cool, right? But it was my innocent thoughts. It's not about status because like I told him like once I have a pickup truck, I want to like if I know someone that I pass, I will tell them to hop in and get in the back and let's go for a ride, something like that, or a hitchhiker or something like that. But when I know how much the maintenance of pickup truck, and I say okay, forget about it. It's really expensive. Just at one tire only, it costs a lot of money.
Well, that's absolutely true.
Mm.
Like those RVs. I had an RV back in North America a bunch of years ago. Oh my goodness, the tires themselves, thousands of dollars. I rented around $1,000 or something per tire. It was terrible stuff.
Mhm.
So thinking about the different kinds of set. Okay, like um, maybe you could compare and tell me a couple of jobs that you know this one has status, this one probably doesn't have status, or this one has a higher status, this one has a lower status. What would you compare jobs like for status on the status level?
OFW. Yeah, um like just like for example domestic worker. Like before, it's nothing, especially if you work as a domestic worker in Middle East. Oh, some Filipinos look down on you. But if you are a domestic worker in Europe, in America, or in Canada, your status is so high because of the salary,
Yeah,
the
and
stage of the salary.
when you say domestic worker, you're thinking kind of like a
Helper,
maid
housemaid.
service, housemaid. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so status like in the Philippines compared to status in North America.
Of course, in North America, oh my goodness,
So high status and over here is not.
mighty. Yeah, you're not.
You're really low on the totem pole.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Okay.
The housemaid here is like the basic pay is 5,000.
Well, what about some ordinary jobs? We're just going to try to consider a lot of different things and see where the status holds here in the Philippines, as opposed to maybe somewhere other country or something. But like we were just talking in our live, I think we haven't mentioned about cars, or maybe that was, anyway. We mentioned about cars along the line. So like a car salesman, does that hold status or is that not hold status if you're a car
Oh,
salesman?
it depends on what car, what company.
Really? So you could be a car salesman
Yeah.
and work at a certain kind of company and have status, whereas you work on another car salesman company, you don't have the status.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? Mostly it's like it depends. Like if you earn a lot, that's your status.
So basically, you're saying just
It's
status goes along
yes.
with pay, rate of
Yeah.
pay.
It's the pay. It's about the pay.
So like you're like any township that has a mayor, I guess is their status considered high? I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because you're a mayor.
Yes. Wherever you are,
What
as
about
long as you're married.
counselors? Like they're underneath the mayor. Are they
Counselors.
considered like this high
Yes.
status?
Yeah. Government employee. Government officials.
Okay. What's the worst job for basically not having any kind of status, looked down upon, kind of anti-status?
Usually a construction worker. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
That's surprising to me. Oh my gosh, that's really surprising to me because I thought
Because
construction.
like just like for example, Mahal, in your country, construction worker there had the highest salary, right?
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
that's what Filipinos say there. Um, construction worker in the Philippines like it's just a cents salary compared to the salary. But once you move out from the Philippines, like you will go to Saudi, you'll go to um, Canada or like maybe Hong Kong. Oh my goodness, you have a lot of pay. Yeah, because the status it means like here is like according to your income.
so basically, labor work you're saying is very low status
Yes,
here.
very low status. And also farmers.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
farmers.
But farmers make good money, don't they?
Oh, do you know that
Oh,
old
the
guy?
actual guy who's
Yeah,
plowing the
yeah,
field. Okay.
yeah. I don't know how much the pay for that one, Mahal.
I think you have.
Even if they just shall I say um his salary is 1,000 per day. 1,000 per day is good money, but that work is not every day. It's just only a part time, just a short term income. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, there's a farmer over here in the field, and she did some video and asked his permission, and as like a little payment thing, she gave him some food and treats and things like that. Did he eat it all? Because I seen bags of food still on the tree the other
Yeah,
day.
but he took it.
Oh, he did take it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
I'll get the picture there.
I was afraid that some animal might come along and take it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any other roles that you can compare with the status? Um, what about like the shopping mall? You see all these salespeople. Is that like a car sales, same as car salesman? Like what
No,
kind of status, or do they have any kind of status in like the
like
shopping
just an
malls?
ordinary. You cannot say hi.
So
Yeah.
if you know someone working in like any department store, you don't think at all like no kind of status at all, right? Just
It's just a normal
like
employee.
McDonald's, no status, right? Okay.
Like for me, McDonald's, Jollibee, I think they have a little bit, because if you are more ambitious, you can work, you can you can apply for a job for international company, same company, just
Yeah.
like my cousin. He works in Jollibee and he applied in I don't know, maybe McDo. Yeah, he applied McDo in Dubai. Yeah, so you can make that as a stepping stone, because for me, like if you want to work in the big supermarket, choose the branded supermarket, because anywhere you go, you can use that as your reference. Just like
Again,
my
I guess
sister.
that's considered a higher status, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can use that. Just like my sister. She worked 5 years in Gaisano as a cashier, and she put that in her She get the recommendation, and she worked in Dubai as a cashier too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just take your work history and go off that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, Andrew, if that really helped answer some of the questions you were asking, and I'm not sure we got it really
So
clear what you were asking, but
yeah.
that's kind of like some of the ideas of status that we see and that we're aware of. Was there anything else you wanted to say in conclusion?
Yeah. So Andrew, the more higher status compared to the public and a private teacher, it's the public teacher.
Higher.
Yeah, is more higher because the basic salary of a public teacher is around 31,000.
Annually.
Yeah, monthly.
Monthly.
Annually mahal. Like,
Monthly. Sorry.
monthly. And then for the private teacher maybe around 15,000.
Oh,
15 or
half.
more or less. Yeah.
It's half. You work
Yeah.
twice as hard.
Yes.
Wow.
So they are more lower. That's why they just use it as the stepping
So I have a
stone.
curious question that we're going to end with. We also touched on like the trucks being a status symbol. So what do you say when I show our car like this? Can I see our car?
Okay. Since you
Where are we
mentioned
on
our
the
car,
status? Where are we in the status
Uh-huh.
poll with our car?
since we mentioned our car, there is one public advisory from LTO that to those who want to buy minivan and like this, a hybrid, Wagoner, everything, as long as it's surplus, do not buy it because LTO stopped issuing for the ORCR of this kind of car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't say anything.
We have
just
one, but I
didn't
say
say.
still good for them.
Yeah.
But now are they gonna start pulling over people with these cars and start checking them more and stuff
Yeah.
because of that?
Yes.
We're gonna start getting pulled over. We are.
As long as we have ORCR under our name.
No, but I mean, are they going to be
Yes, they're checking.
looking, and starting
Yes.
to check these more? They
Yes.
said that.
Yeah. Because you know why? According to the article, it looks like they are really expensive. It's really expensive.
For what you're getting.
They said like you have to if you're going to like how much the price something like that because usually like imagine when we are in Valencia we're looking for a surplus car how much the price 500 400,000 just buy a second hand
Toyota.
Toyota.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
And
were in
that's a
kind of a
surplus.
hurry. We were in kind of a hurry to get a vehicle at the moment, and we actually did go to Toyota first, but they didn't have any supply for us. And because we were in a hurry, we really needed a vehicle. We ended up just going with I guess, our next best option, which is what we had, which is okay. And if you got a little bit extra money, just need to keep them upgraded or something. Like we need shocks now, or just typical stuff, I guess. But they're always going. Like anyway, my recommendation if you're going to get a car over here. Get a secondhand Toyota that's in really good condition.
Mm.
That's my opinion. 'Cause that's what we did before, and it was great. I think it was great.
Yeah.
So that's it for today's video.
God bless everyone.
God bless you.